Over the weekend, St. George voters also denied a home charter rule proposal that would have adopted a hybrid form of government.
Earlier today, our Ethan Tuttle spoke with the newly elected mayor of St. George to get his thoughts, plus someone out there in the community who says the voters made the right decision on the home rule charter.
You know, once again, this is part of the democratic process. You put something in front of voters, they either agree with it or they don't.
St. George's proposed home rule charter was voted down this past weekend, 55% of voters opting to cast their ballot as a no. If approved, a city manager would have been hired to take care of most of the day-to-day operations of the city instead of that falling under the mayor. Now, newly elected Mayor Dustin Yates, who served as the interim mayor for nearly a year, says he's optimistic about what the future holds.
You know, I've always been a big proponent that if somebody tells you no, it's not a permanent no. It's just maybe we need to look at this a little bit more. Maybe we need some further discussion about it. And that's exactly what we're planning to do. And we're not going to rush into anything here.
One of the main reasons many believe the home rule charter was voted down had to do with the salary the mayor is making for what some deem is less responsibility.
But the salaries were just way out of line.
St. George resident Dirk Crone has been against the home rule charter proposal from the early stages. Crone says he began raising his eyebrows when he found out more of the details regarding the form of operations under the proposed home rule charter, including how a city manager would be at the helm of operation, while the mayor would have been making $160,000 in a position with less oversight.
When you then come forward with something that really doesn't represent a council that would be managed by a city manager, and then you put salaries that are far out of line with that type of governance, it kind of causes questions.
For now, St. George remains under what's called the Lawrison Act, Louisiana's default form of government that the city has been using since its inception, with a mayor having more traditional responsibilities. As far as things go for the near future, Mayor Yates says little will change in the day-to-day. Continuing under this form of government will put him in a position with more expectations and responsibilities compared to the proposed home rule charter.
It's a strong mayor form of government, so our council meetings will be the same. The way that we adopt ordinances will be the same. The way that we approve resolutions will be the same.
Ethan Tuttle, WAFB 9 News.